Welcome everyone to this Neil Diamond classic. I've been wanting to play the acoustic. I've been really jamming out the rock lately, so I wanted to change it up a little bit, and this song really fit the bill. So this song is capoed. If you're going to play it just like Neil does, you're going to be capoed at the 6th fret, okay? And we will modulate and move the capo up to the 7th fret towards the end of the song, playing the same chords. But we'll talk about the little nuances that are in the song that make it what it is. So I've written this out to help everyone, and the way I've written it out, I've got the licks in there, but I've also written underneath the chords the counts, okay? This is in 16ths. So we're going to count 1 eanda, 2 eanda, 3 eanda, 4 eanda. That's one measure, okay? So like the G, I put an 8 underneath it, but really it's 2 measures. So it's 1 eanda, 2 eanda, 3 eanda, 4 eanda, 1 eanda, 2 eanda, 3 eanda, 4 eanda, okay? You can count, 1 eanda, 2 eanda, 3 eanda, 4 eanda, 5 eanda, 6 eanda, 7 eanda, 8 eanda, but it's really good to stick with the fourths. So again, in my notes, I'm trying to explain the way I wrote this out. Underneath the chords, I've written the measures that they do. So there'll be 8 counts of the G, 8 counts of the C, and then 4 counts of the A minor and 4 counts of the D chord. So I hope that explains the way I wrote it out. So to start the song out with, the lick starts out on an, okay, we're going to speak to the capo at the 6th fret as 0, okay? So we're going to hit the 4th string open, and then the 5th string open to 2, and then the 5th string 2, and back to open 4th. So we have this. Okay, then they move to the 6th string, and we're going to go to the 3rd fret, again from the capo, 3 on the 6th string to 2 on the 5th string, and then hit our open 6th string, and then one more time to 3 on the 6th string, and then open on the 5th string. So all together we have this: 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he hits an A minor chord, okay? So you know an A minor. And then what you do, the bass goes 5th string, 2, 3 to the 4th string open. But what the guitar is doing underneath, he's taking that, because we stopped in an A minor, he's taking the, what you want to do is pluck these strings together. Hit with your pick on the 3rd string and pull on your 2nd string with your finger. So we'll be at 1 and 2. Move that up a full step to 3 and 4. Then just lay your finger across the strings. We'll be on 5th fret, again from the capo, and then 7. Okay, what I like to do is use my 1st and 2nd finger. So we're going to be at 1 and 2 as far as frets on the 2nd and 3rd string. We'll move that up a full step to the 3 and 4th fret. Then just lay your finger down and you'll catch 5 on the 3rd and 2nd string. And then move that up another full step to 7. Alright, so we have those chords. Alright, so let me take that whole beginning for you so you can get that down. 1, 2, 3, 4. then you're into the rhythm of the song. The rhythm of this song is in 16th notes, so we're going to count 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and we'll do the G 2 measures, so that's a total of 8 counts. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and then we move to C and we'll do the same thing. We'll count 8 counts, 2 sets of 4. Those licks, I'll show you that in a little bit. Let's not worry about that. Let's just learn the rhythm of the song. So we move to C, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and then we're going to move to A minor. And this A minor will be just for one measure or 4 counts. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and then to D, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and alright, we'll go through that twice. And again, this is in my notes, so that's the verse, if you will. We're going to move into a tag. After what I mean by a tag is it's not quite a part of the verse. It's taken us, it's like a pre-chorus. It's taken us into the chorus. So what we'll do after we do the second D, 3 E and 4 E and we're going to go to G for a measure of 4 counts. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and then we're going to do a quarter measure, which means 1 E and will be G, 2 E and will be C, 3 E and will be D, 4 E and will be G. Then we'll start again. We're going to do this 3 times, all right? So let's take it from the tag. We'll count a full measure. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and alright, so you can see how that tag with the 4 counts, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and takes us into the part of the chorus. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and then what we move to is an A minor for 2 measures, and we'll count that 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 3 and 4 E and then we're going to lift up our middle finger, place our pinky down on the first string at the 3rd fret. We'll play this A7th for a measure, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and then we'll go to D, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and alright, and then they come back in with this lick after the stop. And all they're doing is hitting the open 4th to the 2nd fret, back to open. And then you're back into the G, C, A minor, and D like we did for the verse, okay? And then the tag, and then the chorus, alright? The only thing that changes in this song, after you go through this twice, we're going to take our capo, move it up a half step, and move all our chording up a half step. So now we'll start at, again, the capo is 0, so we would be playing a G chord, but if you're counting regular frets, we go from 9 to 10. to C. Okay, so you can see how the G to C, A minor, and D are in there, and really that ends out the song. So it's not real difficult. I'll go over the little licks that they do as far as chording, so if you want to add that. But if you want to play straight chords, it's fine. It's a pretty piece. So I'll show you the little licks that they do for the chording, and you'll have the whole song. So again, these little licks will be in my notes, but what they're doing, they're playing a straight G, the kind of cowboy song you first learned. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. Again, we're capoed at the 6th fret. This is to start with. All right, so. So what he's doing, he's playing the 3rd fret of the first string, pulling it off to open, and then 3 on the 2nd string to open, and back to G. So we have this: 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Now we're to the C, and we'll do the C lick. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. So what we're doing there is we're playing that C form, and we're going to add our pinky down onto the 1st string and then hit the open 1st string. So that'd be 3rd fret to open fret, and then 2nd string, which we're fretting because we're playing a C. So listen for that, and you'll be able to pick it up. And like I said, it's in my notes. And practice the rhythm. It's a beautiful song to learn. So I really hope that helps everyone. Enjoy.